Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Bobby, and today's video is going to be lies that I told myself in beauty, fashion, just different things that I have told myself over many years, but especially since I turned 50. Some of these lies I've actually been telling myself a very long time, and I have finally woken up and realized I need to stop telling myself that lie. So my goal in this video is to just tell you the lies that I was telling myself. It's certainly not to offend you, so I want to just say that right from the beginning. So number one is I do not need to wear sunscreen underneath my foundation. My foundation has sunscreen in it. So therefore, that's enough. That is absolutely not enough. And here's why. If you put sunscreen on your face and you put it all over your face, it gets everywhere because you're not being careful to make that sunscreen look good. And it's there for the sole purpose of screening your face from the sun. If you are just using foundation, your goal is to make that foundation look good. So you're smoothing it out, and there's areas that are thicker and areas that are not so thick. So you are dependent on that. It will definitely not shield you from all the harmful rays that the sun gives us. So giving that layer of protection before, let it sit for a while, even just a couple minutes, and then go ahead and put your foundation on. And it's great if your foundation does have sunscreen as an added bonus, but it doesn't have to be that way. Your sunscreen that you put on before should be absolutely enough. So this next one is a lie that I told myself so many times before I started this channel, and it was probably the whole reason I started this channel. The lie is I have always worn my makeup this way, or lack thereof, and therefore I'm okay. Backstory here, when I started this channel, which this channel is almost 3 years old, I had just started realizing, probably about 6 months before that my face was not what it used to be. Things had definitely shifted. Back when I was younger, 30s, even 40s, I didn't necessarily need to wear makeup all the time. I had always really good skin, and so I didn't feel like I had to wear it. So fast forward, I'm getting into my midlife, and I'm just looking at myself and realizing, okay, things have shifted, and I just don't look that good anymore. But then I had realized I had no idea even how to apply makeup for a 50-year-old. So that's what really birthed this entire channel that's kind of morphed out of only beauty, but into just lifestyle over 50. The reason I started was I had no idea what to do, and I started searching and trying to figure out. I had come to the conclusion that there was no way I could just keep doing what I had always done and still look as good as I thought I looked. And I did not look that good. There comes a point in your life when you hit your midlife that you need to kind of take a look at yourself with new eyes and think, okay, do I really look as good as I think I look? And maybe change some things up and watch some videos. I have a bunch of videos out there on how to apply makeup. There are tons of YouTubers out there. I even did a collab with a bunch of women who are over 50. Those women are doing great job telling you how to apply makeup over 50. So go back to that video. I will link it below and check out those women's channels because you absolutely have so much at your fingertips, even more so than I did even 3 years ago. This is another lie that I have told myself so many times over the years, and I didn't actually start doing this until about 2 years ago. And the lie is, I do not need to exfoliate. Now, why is this a big lie? Here's the reason. Some of you have done this your whole lives and you've been fine. I have dealt with dry skin and I've dealt with rosacea since my probably I was diagnosed with rosacea in my 40s. And I always thought like more rubbing and more things that I do to my face made it worse. Here's what was making it worse. The products I was using made it worse. Exfoliation itself is actually extremely beneficial for somebody with dry skin and with rosacea because it makes it so the things that you're putting on your face are on clean skin, not the skin that's about ready to fall off anyway. So let's get it off and let's get the good stuff onto your skin into the deeper layers. So you just need to find good products out there. You guys know I've done my skincare routine, and you guys can go back and look at that. Go look at other ones. Go look at dermatologist skincare routines. Ask your dermatologist, but absolutely you need to be exfoliating on a regular basis. Okay, this one's another one of those lies that I told myself. The lie is I do not need to wash my face before I go to bed. Ladies, 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 oh my goodness, do not go to sleep with makeup on your face. It is absolutely the worst thing that you can do for your skin besides sun damage. When you are going throughout your day, even if you don't even wear makeup, you have dirt on your hands, you have oils on your hands, you're touching your face, there's environmental things that are getting in on your face. And then besides that is the makeup that is now just sitting on your face, clogging pores and not allowing anything good to happen to your skin. You absolutely need to get all that gunk off. I will say, I know that it's very tempting to use makeup wipes to be the cleansing for your face. I truly believe they are not good for your skin. Think about it. It is a wet product that is sitting in something plastic that seems to last a really long time. There's got to be preservatives in there, that there's no mold growing. It just boggles my brain that we think that's okay to put on our face. I have used them maybe a handful of times in an absolute emergency. I'm not sure what that emergency was. Take the time and get the stuff off of your face. Come up with a skincare routine that is in the time frame that you're okay with, and do it quickly and just get it done. You will be so thankful that you did this on a very regular basis. Okay, so spring is coming. I live in the Northeast, and so it's still pretty wintry here, although today is one of those beautiful, like almost, in the 50s kind of weather, and it's tempting to start putting some sandals on my feet. The problem is my feet are not looking very beautiful right now. And here's the lie. Nobody can see my heels. That sounds weird, but it's true. I have thought this before. I have a pair of pants on, but I really want to put a pair of sandals on to go to the store, and no one can see it. Yeah, they really can see it. I really think that we deceive ourselves in thinking people can't see that. But as soon as you have sandals on, and especially if they're cute sandals, people are going to be looking, and you do not want nasty looking heels. I just think it's one of those things that just says I don't take care of myself. And so it's very important to go ahead and get those heels cleaned up, get them moisturized, and keep the upkeep on them. The next lie kind of goes in with that one. It's the lie of my toes really are not that bad. No one's looking at them. Yeah, they really are looking at them. They can see them, and you're deceiving yourself if you don't think people are looking down at your toes, and judging you, sadly. I think you can do it on the cheap, but I do think that at least, filing those nails down, getting rid of extra stuff around them, getting any yellow off nails. So if you do have discolored nails, not from nail polish will make them discolor, but if you have normally like yellowish kind of nails, you should go ahead and get some nail polish on them and cover that up. Okay, I hope I have not offended you. All right, this one I have touched on with you guys actually a few times, but I do think it bears repeating. If you are telling yourself the lie that my teeth are just not that yellow. Okay, so maybe they're not as yellow as that just looked, but if they are having a yellow tint, people are noticing that. That is one thing that makes people think, oh, she's older than she is, or she doesn't take care of herself, or she's ill or something. Yellow teeth just are not attractive. They just aren't. And so getting them whitened is one of the best things you can do to make yourself look younger and more put together. You guys know I use the Crest Gentle routine, and I know a lot of you suffer from having very sensitive teeth. So did I. And after using this process for as many years as I have, I barely deal with any sensitivity anymore. I do them periodically. I don't do them every day. I don't even do them every week. I do them every few weeks. I put them on for 30 minutes and they're done. I use a whitening kind of toothpaste and that maintains them. Okay, this one's another one that I think might step on some toes because I think that we get into a rut and we think that we still look good. But the lie is I have had my hair in whatever style for the past 20, 30, 40 years. So therefore, it's fine. I can keep it that way. And I think that we deceive ourselves in thinking that that's okay when styles are changing. And I'm not saying you have to, as a 50-plus-year-old woman, stay absolutely on the cutting edge of hairstyles. And I actually think that that is not good because a lot of those styles are made for younger women. But I do think that you can up your style, change it up a bit. If your hair looks identical to what it looked like when you were in your 30s and you're now 50, 60 years old, you may want to reevaluate that. Make sure you're going to a hairdresser that you completely trust, that you can say, okay, I need to change this. I don't know what to do. What do you suggest? Okay, these next two kind of go together. The first one is, because it's in fashion, I need to wear it. You know, insert what the it is. That is perfectly good on some times, but again, a lot of these fashions that are out there are really based on women who are in their 20s and even maybe 30s, sometimes even 40s can get away with it. But the older you get, a lot of those very trendy fashions just don't look that good on an older woman. Now, there are exceptions. There are women out there who can totally, they have the personality to completely rock a very in-style fashion, and you just look at them and go, okay, she looks good. And I think that they are amazing women, but we mere mortals are going to have a struggle making it look that good. And I am one of them. I tend to dress much more of a classic style because I just don't think that I can carry that very trendy look, even though I would love to. But the next one kind of goes with that. It's this thought of, so fashion comes around in circles, and things that used to be in fashion when we were in high school come back. So I never thought I would see the 1980s fashions come back, but they have. I mean, my daughter has a pair of jean shorts that are like cinched in the waist that look like it's called a paper bag top. I wore those kind of jeans in high school. I remember wearing them and I'm like, oh, I can wear those. No, here's the rule. And yes, it can be broken, but here's the rule I go by. If I can remember wearing it, I'm too old to wear it now. That's how I go by. So if I can, I should not wear it. So I hope I have not completely offended everybody. My goal is not to do that. This is completely my opinion. And so you can totally disagree with me and I'm fine with that. So hopefully you're still sticking around and you're not unsubscribing to me. You don't hate me or anything. My goal was not to offend anybody. Hopefully you take it as a grain of salt with this is my opinion. So if I haven't offended you and you still want to be friends, I'd love it if you subscribed. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below your thoughts. And you can totally disagree with everything I just said. That's fine. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. God bless.